Hey, future COM114 students in Mrs. Bauer's class. We're here to talk to you about giving a speech. Would you rather give a speech like this or give a speech like this? So if you want to give a speech like this, keep listening to the video because all 5 of us have been in Mrs. Bauer's class and have learned a lot of tips and tricks on how to ace her speeches.
So one thing as a high schooler that you can struggle with when preparing for a speech is procrastination. All of us struggle with this through high school, and I'm here to tell you some methods and ways that can help you with that. So one thing is planning on your calendar when your speech date is and different due dates that are due for preparing for your speech, like your note cards or your outline or whatever it may be. And also, one other thing is to stay organized and to break down that huge task of the speech into smaller tasks. So that will help you stay more organized and more efficient in your work. And another method that you can use is having an accountability partner. This provides a way for someone to keep you accountable and on your due dates and how progressive you are throughout the process.
Mrs. Bauer, I have like all my thoughts in my head, but didn't really get them down on my note cards soon enough. Can I turn them in tomorrow?
No.
Really? Okay, Mrs. Bauer, this is my note cards for my speech.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thanks.
So today, I'm going to be giving a how-to speech on how to... When practicing for your speech, you want to make sure to record yourself so that you can play it back without the audio and watch yourself in your body language. As you can see in this video, I need to stop moving around so much and I need to stand more confidently and poised. I want to make sure to also practice using just the audio and not the visual as well. This will allow you to focus more on your language usage and see if you need to slow down or speed up your speech in any way. It is also helpful to practice in front of a small crowd. This will allow you to become more comfortable speaking in front of people and will allow them to be able to give you tips on what you need to change in your speech.
As you can see here, this outfit is not appropriate. Yoga pants make you look lazy, as well as long sleeve comfortable shirts. As you can see here in this next example, the shirt is very vibrant and colorful and a bit distracting, as well as the leggings that are not appropriate. This last example is the ideal outfit for giving a speech. As you can see, the jeans do not have holes and the shirt is not distracting. Now keep in mind that when giving a speech, you want to make sure that your outfit matches your audience.
Some things to not do while you're presenting is to not be slouching and make sure you're not facing the wall. You also want to make sure you have your hair out of your face because you do not want to be playing with it in front of everyone. Make sure your hands stay out of your pockets and don't be swaying around. Some things you do want to do while you present is you want to be standing still and make sure you're using your hand gestures. Also, have your hair out of your face, so be aware of the day you're presenting and make sure you're confidently standing.
In W131 and COM114, one of the things that you'll do is annotate and read Chapter 16 in Communications in Everyday Life. And one of the sections in Chapter 16, it talks about being natural. And according to the book, it says the most effective way of delivering a presentation is by being as natural as possible. And just as we talked about earlier, one of the big things you can do to stay natural and be natural during your speech is to practice as much as you can by recording yourself, listening to yourself, and having others critique you. The book also talks a lot about being as conversational as possible. So in Chapter 16, it talks about how when you give your speech, you're more than likely, especially in Mrs. Bauer's class, you're going to know the audience and the peers because you've gone to school with them. Another thing you can do by being more conversational is by just preparing for your speech and not procrastinating. That can help you be more conversational as well as more natural. Another thing that Chapter 16 talks about is how to act normal if any errors occur. One thing is, as we just talked about earlier, your body posture and your face is very important. So don't tell your audience that you made a mistake. Don't make a big deal out of the situation.
Remember, don't procrastinate and get your check sent on time.
Remember to be confident and mindful of your effective body positions.
And remember, to dress for success.
Remember, practice makes perfect, and in Miss Bauer's class, you will constantly be reminded of how much you should practice your speech.
Always remember to be conversational, be natural, and if you make a mistake, don't make it obvious to your audience.